door. The bell above the office rang once and nothing more. The river kept the fire when every stack went black, carried every ember where the dog could not take it back. The river kept the fire under iron, under wire. We buried what was burning, but the river kept the fire. Time card curtain cinders beside the rusted gate. The clock inside the office was running 7 minutes late. My brother left his lunch tin on a bench beneath the stair. By morning it was silver with the dust that settled there. No sermon in the chapel, no answer on the line, only read along the current moving past the county sign. The river kept the fire when every stack went black, carried every ember where the dark could not take it back. The river kept the fire under iron, under wire. We buried what was burning, but the river kept the fire. By dawn the yard was empty, the soot had cooled to gray, but light moved under bridge work and would not wash away. No one spoke at breakfast, no one asked us why. We watched it pass the sycamores like weather through the sky. It kept moving. The river kept the fire when every stack went black, carried all our red years where the dark could not take them back. The river kept the fire under iron, under wire. We left the gates behind us, but the river kept the fire. We left the gates behind us, but the river kept the county line was leaning, one boat above the ditch. A filling station window buzzed with a broken switch. I bought a cup of coffee. The clerk kept counting change. He said, when that crossing starts to ring, don't wait. to see the train. Black Bell County, one road through, white lines breaking under midnight blue. Black Bell County, straight through town. When that iron tongue starts talking, don't slow down. Courthouse square, two amber lamps were blinking at nothing standing there. The rails were bright with moonlight, the weeds were shoulder high, the bell shook dust across the dash, and the radio went dry. Black Bell County, one road through, white lines breaking under midnight blue. Black Bell County, straight through town. When that iron tongue starts talking, don't slow down. Were dead and still. The seventh shook my mirror on the north side of the hill. No freight came through the cut bank, no headlamp split the grain, but porch dogs down the county road woke and pulled their chains. The speedometer was shaking at 70.5. The state line sign was lying face down among the weeds. I never saw a lantern, I never saw a man, only that bell behind me keeping time where no train ran. Midnight blue. Black Bell County, falling behind, but the bell kept counting 3 miles past the line. 3 miles past the line. The porch had lost one railing, the screen hung from a thread, a flour sack was folded on the chair beside the bed. The kitchen clock kept turning, though both its hands were bent. A photograph faced inward where the summer people went. I found my mother's apron behind the pantry door. apple seeds were caught inside the hem she never wore. The orchard leaned toward winter. Each branch was thin and black. The wire had crossed the footpath and would not let me back. A ladder lay beneath the trees with one rung split in two. The fruit had dried around the stones the way old bruises do. I brushed the gray from one small limb, marked it with my hand. The bark came loose like paper from a letter never sent. Dusk, the upstairs window caught one strip of fading gold. The empty rooms turned slowly from familiar into cold. I carried out the photograph and set it by the tree. 5 faces under summer hats looking past the camera at me. The wind moved through the branches without a leaf to stir, and something pale fell through the grass, too soft to call a word. Ashes in the orchard, ashes in the sea. All the years we folded, still opening in me. Ashes in the orchard, settling where they fell. I came to close the old house, but could not turn the key. Facing toward the tree. time card in his coat, a welding mask beneath one arm, a ledger full of names. He did not face the smokestacks, he faced the people waiting, and struck the rusted railing with a wrench against the grain. 30 years on second shift, 11 months without a raise, 2 fingers left in number 4, and no one signed the page. Count the hours, count them plain, count the hands that fed the chain. Had been drawn to the punch clock, still receiving men whose jobs were already gone. He named the night the rollers cracked, the week the crane collapsed, the winter when the company subtracted every mask. He held a pair of leather gloves, too stiff to close or bend, and said they kept the building, they can keep what's left inside. Count the hours, count them twice, count the lungs, count the price. The police car at the corner never opened either door. The morning paper folded under rain beside the store. He spoke without a Bible, without a flag or hymn, only grease beneath his fingernails and a list of injured men. The gate is not a graveyard, the office is not a court. A padlock does not finish what a working body knows. You can close the furnace, you cannot close the count. Count the hours, count them plain, every name against the chain. Count the hours, count them twice, count the hands, count the price. He laid the kitchen light came on, across from the north wall where the company houses stood. A woman shook a tablecloth above the narrow yard. Flour lifted through the lamplight and settled on the cars. The chimney held the daylight a minute after dawn, then lost it to the low clouds and turned to brick and stone. At 6 the bakery opened, at 7 came the mail. A school bus crossed the frontage road and rattled past the rails. 2 boys beneath the water tower threw gravel at a sign. The letters dropped their shadows across the county line. A truck from Evansville stopped briefly by the gate. The driver checked an address, then turned and drove away. Reflected passing feet. The barber swept the doorway and pushed the dust toward Maine. 3 former furnace workers stood talking by the curb. One rubbed the center of his palm, but never said a word. The clock above the loading bay still showed a quarter past. Too slowly and too fast. There was no morning at the mill, no whistle in the air, only daylight on the windows and people passing there. There was no morning at the mill, the door stayed chained and still, but every we carried lunch in paper sacks and counted out the change. We passed the wall in winter coats to board the buses south. The building kept its silence behind the loading wall. We took the longer road to work and hardly spoke at all. There was no